Good evening, wrestling fans. Well, the work week is in the books, and it was a short work week for many of us. It's now the weekend. Just want to wish you all a happy weekend. Well, it's Friday night, and that means one thing. It's another edition of WWE Friday Night Smackdown on the USA Network. Now, before I get into what's going to happen tonight on SmackDown, it looks like SmackDown's going to be 3 hours every Friday for the foreseeable future. And they're saying to at least till September. So, looks like we're going to have a 3-hour SmackDown for at least through the summer. So, very surprised to hear this news because originally the plan was it to go back to 2 hours come September, but it looks like they're gonna extend it to at least till September. So that's the latest news regarding SmackDown and the length of it. Here is what's on tap for tonight's SmackDown. We're gonna have both John Cena and Cody Rhodes both being the same building tonight on SmackDown. And by the way, SmackDown is taking place in Knoxville, Tennessee. That's where tonight's SmackDown. So we're going to have both John Cena and Cody Rhodes tonight on SmackDown. This will be a very interesting segment between the two of them. I'm curious of what's going to happen between John Cena and Cody Rhodes and what they're going to have to say to each other, especially what happened on Saturday's main event when Cody Rhodes made his return. So I'm looking forward to this segment. I'm curious of what's going to happen between the two of them. Also, Bianca Belair finally makes her return to SmackDown. Now, last time we saw her was right after WrestleMania, and she's been off TV because she had a head injury. I think she broke her fingers. Well, she finally makes her return, and she's making a return tonight on SmackDown in the hometown of Knoxville, Tennessee. So I'm curious on what she has to say tonight. We have two Money in the Bank qualifying matches tonight. The first one is a women's triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match. It's going to feature Naomi versus Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. This should be a very, very fun, exciting match between these three women. Both women are very talented in the ring. I'm sure all three will put a very good performance. If I was who's going to win the match, I'm going to predict that Naomi's going to win this match. I don't know why, but I have a great feeling she's going to steal win tonight in this women's triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match. So it should be an exciting, fun match. I'm sure all three women will put out a very good performance in the ring, and it's be a great match. The other Money in the Bank qualifying match is a men's one. It's going to feature Carmelo Hayes versus Jacob Fatu versus Andrade. This will be another exciting match tonight. All three men are very talented. All three men should put a very good performance in the ring. I'm sure it's going to be a great match. As far as who's going to win this match, I'm kind of tossed on this one. So if I had to guess, and I'm not really sure because it's hard to pick a winner in this match because all three men are phenomenal. So if I had to pick one winner, if I was to pick one, I'll pick Carmelo Hayes because I think it's time for him to take to the next level of his wrestling career because he hasn't really had any big matches since come up to the main roster. I mean, he has matches, but not big matches. So I think this is his time to get into that big match, which is the Money in the Bank ladder match, Money in the Bank. So I'm picking Carmelo Hayes to win the men's triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match. Like I said, it's going to be a great match. I'm sure it's going to be a wild match between these three men. I'm sure of it, especially when you have Jacob Fatu involved in this match. So it's going to be a great match. This is so far what's been announced for tonight's SmackDown. I'm sure other stuff will be added, but this is what has been announced. Also, some newsworthy. Soulful Zap and Fightful have reported that that Mariah May, who's in AEW, is no longer on their roster, and they anticipated that she's going to go to WWE as soon as her contract is up, which I believe is in July. So the latest news that Mariah May from AEW is no longer on their roster, and she's expected to sign with WWE once her contract expires. My opinion on this, I think she'll be a good fit for WWE. Now, I don't think she'll go to now. If she does go to WWE, I don't think she's gonna go straight to the main roster. She'll probably start in NXT, which I think it's a good move. But I think she'll be a very good fit in WWE, especially in the women's division, where it's in NXT, which most likely she'll start in NXT or it's the main roster. But I think this could be a very, very good fit for WWE. So when she'll make her appearance to WWE, I don't know. Now I know her contract WWE with AEW is up in July, so probably shortly after her contract's up is when she'll officially sign with WWE. But that's the latest news that's going around, and this has been reported by Sean Von Zapp and Fightful that Mariah May is no longer on the AEW roster, and she's expected to sign with WWE as soon as her contract is up, which is, I believe, in July. So some exciting news to hear. Like I said, I think she's going to be a good fit for WWE, and most likely she'll start in NXT before going up to the main roster. So there's also news going around that Jordan Grace and Stephanie Valkyria will be moving up to the main roster. And they're saying that Stephanie Valkyria will be on the main Raw roster, and Jordan Grace will be going on the SmackDown roster. When this will take place, I don't know, but that's the latest news going around that both Jordan Grace and Stephanie Valkyria will be moving up to the main roster, and that must explain why Stephanie Valkyria lost the NXT Women's Championship on Tuesday on NXT to JCJ, which I'm happy that she finally won the championship, because I think JCJ is a very, very talented female wrestler in NXT, and I'm so happy that she finally won a championship title. I mean, I believe this is a first timer aware a championship. So I'm glad she finally won it. But that must explain why they had Stephanie Valkyria lose the NXT Women's Championship, because she knows she's going to be moving up to the main roster very shortly or soon. I don't know when. So that's the latest news that Jordynne Grace and Stephanie Foucault will be moving up to the main roster. And the latest thing I'm hearing is, like I said, Stephanie Foucault going on the Raw roster, and Jordynne Grace going to SmackDown roster. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if this actually happens. But that's latest news on that. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. Hope you all enjoy watching tonight's SmackDown. Hope you all have a great Friday evening to kick off your weekend.